Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Luminous. Alright, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, just to find the right pose and to make sure I get everything in here. So don't worry if you can't see anything. This is totally for me, and I will jump onto Sharpies in a minute and you'll be able to see much better. But for now, I got to sketch this out and find a good pose and make sure I get everything in here. Alright, I kind of like that, and I think I get to cheat a little bit by drawing his cape stuff, or skirt, whatever you want to call this, because I don't have to draw a lot of detail because the way that it hangs over a lot of his body, you know. So cheat, win. No one likes a cheater, but this is doing things the easy way. Alright, so his leg's going to come in like that. There's his ankle. Now I do need to draw the anatomy, because some of it, like this, is underneath and you can see. So I got to make sure it's there. Ooh, and then there's stuff in the back too. I got to make sure that's there. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's see. How about, now let's think of a good pose for him. What about his hands out? A kind of a look at me, ma, I made it into Fortnite. And by ma, I mean his creator, whoever designed it, you know. Let's see. So he's got like a vest type thing on, and there's a lot of color in this one too. So again, I'm just basically drawing the rough idea, and then we're gonna come back with color and take care of the rest of it. But we do got to get it in there, and you know, have some fun with it. Have plenty to do. Let's see, he's got a lot of detail in this one, so hopefully this video won't take too long. Okay, he's got some poofiness in his sleeve, so let's just do, how about a hands out? So real simple. Ooh, that pinky's way too long. I like drawing hands like this. Like, I like drawing where the fingers are going to go, so I know the position I'm going to put them in. And that way, I also know if the hand looks proportionate or not. So like this one, I kind of did a little too tall there. A little too extended. So I'm going to erase some of this. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and he's got, boy, see, I'm starting to draw too much of the poofy hand, the poofy shirt, pirate shirt, right? It's a Seinfeld joke. So I got to make sure I bring it in enough, something like that. Let's do the other one. So this hand's going to come down, same thing, down to there. And that's where the wrist part's going to be. Poof it out for the pirate look. Poofy pirates get the most booty. Oh, I'm hilarious. Okay. Alright, I think that's good sleeve. So let's do the same thing for the hand over here. So I'm going to draw the meat of the hand, this part right there. Then I'm going to draw the digits off of it. Oops, that's too much. Okay, so finger, right? I think that's about what will make me happy. Like that, then another one out like this. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now let's do his cool head. So, let's see. So it's going to go back like this, going to fly up. This is going to fly up like that. Let's see. So this is kind of this is like one of the first few times I'm seeing him, so I'm kind of taking it all in as I'm trying to figure it all out. Okay, so the back of his head is like that. His ears, I'm going to have to bring them down just a little bit because I'm already going way too high. But I'm also going to exaggerate him just a little bit too. Like that. Ooh, I like that. That little flip up at the end. Okay. So I think that might be enough to get us started and get going, because we got a lot to do, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can do this head. So I'm going to start off with a Sharpie pen. You're welcome to use pencil too, or use a Sharpie as well. I'm going to use a Sharpie pen, Sharpie fine point, and a different Sharpie pen, which is a little bit thicker, but I may not need it. We'll see. So let's draw. You know what? I'm just going to go straight with the big Sharpie and just go into the head, because I can do the finer detail with that, but for now I'm going to go with this. So his point's going to be right there. Going to bring it in and go up to the ear like that. Same thing. In and go up. And then I'm going to draw, let's see, his ear like that. And then this one's going to kind of come out like this. Same thing over here. I'm going to draw. It doesn't kind of go all the way, so I'm hesitant to really make it come to the point, you know? So bring that ear in like that. The same thing here. Bring this one in like that. And then draw the roundness of the head like that. And let's just draw the bottom of the ear like that. Okay, so that being said, now I'm going to do a few little details for the eyes. So let's see. I'm trying not to go too crazy here, because color is going to take care of a lot of this. And yeah, exactly. Color is going to take care of a lot of this. So we'll just kind of do that, and then yeah, I don't even want to do this diamond because I want the color. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's give you something to draw. Okay, like that. There, that's good enough. The rest I want to do with color, because all the other stuff is really neat. So we'll leave it like that. Okay, so he has, excuse me, he has like this thing going across like this that it looks like a hood of a jacket, like, you know, that's where you pull the ties, but he doesn't have that, so I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just draw his collar up like that from it. That's mainly where I was drawing it, like that, and then I can bring it around to it on the back side like that, and it comes down to his coat like that. And this one you can't quite see because it's almost facing straight at you. So there's like a, what do you call it? Like a shirt type kind of thing, like this for his collar. So I'm just gonna do something a little like that. It's super dark, you can barely even see it. So I'm just gonna give you something at least. So okay, so he's got kind of a vest looking thing that goes on underneath this. So I'm going to draw a line here and here, and let color define that part right there. But he's got shoulder straps like this that hold his vest on, like that. And then pretty much, let's see, like the vest, we'll just draw the vest. So it's going to come out a little bit like that because it's a little bit thicker. Come down to his belt, something like that. Same thing, going to come down like that to his belt. And then now we can draw his arm. So he's got like a little like shoulder, I guess the best way to say it. over his shirt. It's like a little bit, it poofs out a little bit more is what I'm trying to say. So then his shirt's going to come down like that, okay? So he's got some straps around his arm, so I'm going to go ahead and draw those first because I know where they are according to my sketch. Like that. And that'll also define to me where his arm's going to be. So now I can draw his poofy pirate shirt, like that, right? And I did some bumps in it because I want to do some creases and lines. Well, all my Sharpies are just dying on me. Like that. So yeah, I'm just kind of defining the poof of the shirt is what I'm doing there. Just having some fun with it. So this part, again, he's got more straps around this wristlet, I guess is what it is. And so I'm going to draw a couple of little wrapping things around it like that. And so now I can draw his hand. And so his hand, we're going to follow basically what we did with the sketch here. So I'm going to draw the thumb like this, into the hand, into the first finger, like that, into this finger like that, into this finger like that. And I'm kind of off of my sketch, but that's okay. Like that. Good enough. All right, so let's do this one over here too. This one doesn't have all that binding stuff on the top part, so we can just pretty much just draw like his this poofy pirate shirt to his wristlet, to his elbow, to something like that. And I did those lines because I like drawing creases and folds. It makes it come alive, you know. Something like that. Draw one there, then there. And there you go, bring that alive. Okay, so we're gonna draw his hand over here, and same thing, he's got a couple of little bands around his little wristlet here. So do something like that. So same thing, we're just gonna draw his hand. So I'm gonna draw his thumb up like this, come out to his finger, middle finger. It's a little bit fat, but that's okay, we're gonna own it. That was a little too tall, but we're gonna own it. And there's the pinky, into the hand like that. So, meh, it could have been better. But you know, again, we're working with Sharpies, and these are hard to work with. So, kudos to you if you're following along so far. All right, so now let's draw his belt here. And he's got a pack over here on this side. We'll go ahead and draw like the flap that hangs over on it. And then his belt, we'll just go ahead and draw something like this. And it's got... what do you call it? A design on here, but a star. But I'm gonna do that with color. So I'm just gonna kind of do this, and then I'm gonna draw his other pack, something like that. So now I can draw his pants. And so his pants, he's got that like skirt piece that's hanging down. So I'm gonna kind of let's see how the best way we can do this. I'm gonna come down like this. And there's the first little dangly. Like that. Come down like this. For the next dangly. Let's see, I'm going to do like that. And then I can bring it down like this. For that dangly. For the dingly dangly. Ha ha ha. I'm hilarious. Okay, so let's do this side too. So I'm going to bring it down here. I'm going to draw this first dangly. And I sketched out about where it's going to be. So I know how high to go up. I'm going to go down, over, come down for the next dingly dangly. Do one more. And go all the way up on this one. Because that's the edge. Alright, so now we're going to draw that middle part. So, let's see, I want to draw the pieces going across. I'm going to do one there, and one there. Okay? Connect it over here. That, and let's see, this has got another piece going back behind that, because this one has a piece going behind that, like that. All right, pretty simple. Okay, so now we're just going to do the legs, and again, I do got to follow some of the contours, and that's why I sketched them out, because that takes me down to his boots. like that. Let's see, or his socks, I guess. So his socks are right there. His foot's going up. There's the pant, or the leg. And this one goes behind that, so we can't draw it anyway. So now we're going to draw his kooky boots. So I'm going to come up here like this for the big, huge tongue. This one's going to come like this. Like that. Connect down right there where it didn't connect. I'm going to do the front of the lace down to the toe, like that, and then just kind of connect it. Alright, same thing over here. This has got a lot of detail that I want to take care of with color, so I'm not even going to worry about that. That's going to be the extent of that. So same thing here. He's got a huge long tongue to come down to the top of the boot, the lace, I guess. And then there's the back of the shoe like that, the back of this like this, coming down, come down to meet you. And there is the toe. So again, there's a lot I want to do here. I know it looks kind of weird, but I'm just going to leave it like that because I want coloring to take care of the rest. So there's a whole lot to do with coloring, so let's take care of that next. So for now, that is Luminos. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.